there is something called the overshoot. So if you, I don't know these days, but in the past, I remember if you have a sound system with a good subwoofer, you turn it on, there's like bump sometimes, or if the amplifier is not very good, or if it is valve type of amplifier. Have you never seen that? You turn it on, there's like a pop. That's an overshoot, and like a pick. And that's something that with the stop and start, that's an issue we have. But yeah.
So what causes that?
This is a mathematical. It's when you go from one state to another. So from zero to, there is we call it an overshoot. It's like if you give an impact to a structure, you'll have a transient vibration. So it's a mathematical concept. It's I'm trying to explain this in layman terms. If we would explain this mathematically, it was easier but harder because it involves differential equations.
Let's not go there with me. I mean, go ahead if you need to.
But it's like when you go from, I'm going to try to use these words. So when you flick a switch on the wall, it's like giving a small impulse because you are changing from a steady state to another steady state, from here to there. There is an impulse. As slow as it is, there is always it's an impulse.
Sort of like a momentum.
Yes. So it's like pushing something. So it will bounce more and
so it might come up first and then drop back down.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's called an overshoot.
Right. Nice.
And that happens always. So when you flick a switch, so there are obviously ways to reduce that, control that, filters, I don't know, whatever, making smoother transition. But there will probably always be there something. I think it is residual and it's not important, but there you are. It's a difference from having everything in steady state, continuous forever, or on off, or on off, on off.
So this is a problem with did you call it the Adisonic?
I don't think it's a problem because we're talking about...
But it happens with that as well.
Yeah, it's once every hundreds of thousands of cycles, right, which is irrelevant.